So now we have Maret pressing up. Is Ella gonna? Nope. Okay, already clears it out. And now Liza's on the ball. Who's out wide? Rowan's got it. Rowan's got the ball. She's dribbling up the side. Oh, she's got it. Let's see. Oh, shoot. She's dribbling up the side. Goalie, come on. Oh, shoot. That's okay. That's a good try. Here's my sis. Okay. Now we have a sub test for Kinsley. Okay, they find her out. Right, she finds her back. Jaden is pressing, and now, oh, they're gonna find her probably out wide. Good press. Yeah, force them back. Good job. And now, let's see. Jaden's got it. She's gonna find Nevis. Is Nevis gonna take it? He finds Rowan, and Rowan hits a girl. But the ball's still in. She's gonna find Nevis back. Oh, that's okay. Nevis, nope. But no, a lot of chaos. So Nevis is dribbling, and the coach calls a foul. Hadley, I'm kind of bored actually. I said I'm kind of bored. It's just a little boring.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. Did you tell them what the score was? Seema, did you tell them it was 1-0? It's 1-0. There are a lot of close calls. Not close calls. Maret had like a lot of shots. And that's a crossing. Oh! Oh man! Goal score. Yeah, RE! Bench excitement.
Now, possess, move for each other, and talk.
Coach is telling team to possess. The game got started a little early, so for those coming in watching now, the game is tied 1-1 with 28 minutes left. I need to update the score.
Only some circumstances when you start bowling. If I get megged, I feel terrible.
That happens to like literally everyone.
I know. So I don't like. That's why younger people go crazy when it happens. But like at our age, it happens.
Yes.
Baby, you are just.
Talk to her. One more.
Oh my God.
Yes, Liza.
Just anywhere on the bench.
Wait, they both have whistles?
You know what that's like? Sorry, not school. Not people, sorry.
You can sub on
Yeah, on that.
I don't want to say
Come on, you have to drop off a little bit.
That's what it's supposed to say.
Give her help. She needs drop, y'all. Ella, higher.
Rowan, go on.
Nicole's going in for Rowan, number 17, playing left wing.
Jamie, think about on those runs and how makes it slide behind her a little
What?
as you drop, and then a one-time finish from you, okay?
Tess Bellman on the goal kick. She kicks it short to Ella Cheney, who kicks it up to about midfield. Our center forward, Jaden Tyree, is going against the midfielders. Wilson is playing a 4-3-3 against Maret's 3-5-2. So they're a little outnumbered. Ella goes wide to Ari. Ari has a brace on her knee since she recently sprained her knee. Ball to Jaden, who turns, looking for a pass. Turning. Jaden falls. Kinsley's going in as a substitute.
Behind her now, Jamie. This is where she needs
Maret's on a run, and Ari. That was like our all ball. She was on the ground. My camera doesn't appear to be focusing. Ah, there we go. There's a kick by Maret just in front of the goal, the corner kick line. Maret is lining up on the 18. Wilson's manning. And a 3-person wall. Ref blows his whistle. Ball is kicked in the air. Oh, missed by Maret. Cleared by Nevis. And a double clear by Lucy. Maret regains possession of the ball. Nicole pressures. Liza pressures. Jaden with the ball on the sideline. Yeah, Jaden! Throw for Wilson. Kinsley is going in for Sage. Lucy's going on the right wing. Liza's going at offensive midfield. And Kinsley is going at defensive midfield. Possibly. Nevis looking for a cross. Denied by Maret player who kicks the ball down the line. Ari defended by Maret. Ari with the throw in. Up, and settled. Trying to settle. Settled by Maret. Maret looking to have a ball up. Defend by Ella. A running race. The ball is out for a Wilson throw-in. Ari with the throw-in. Nicole checks, and Ella goes over her head to Nevis for a throw-in by Maret. Maret going for the long throw-in. Over their head, Ari looking to clear. Oh! Ouch! Ouch. Ari fakes a clear. Looking back to switch. Maret pressing. Maret shot. No goal. No goal. Seema is very surprised.
Yes, Blair, keep coming.
We have Ella on the goal kick. How is Wilson setting up? Wide. Ari passes back. Ella goes for a long ball to the middle. There's a lot of Maret players in the middle due to their 3-5-2 formation. Kinsley wins the ball, kicks it up to Jaden. Jaden's alone up top. Nicole joins her. She passes to Eliza. Maret is defending. Maret is passing around the back. Kinsley steps, ba-bam. And it is going back to the keeper where she'll hold the ball. Wilson is holding, they're not pressing. Jaden is pressing on the keep. Almost got there too. Nicole is pressing. And the ball is coming not out of bounds. I thought it was. Now the ball's out. For a Maret throw-in.
Oh, okay. I was so confused.
Hi, Amanda.
Yeah, I know. I forgot that's a...
Come up there.
Come on, Lucy. Control that ball.
Nevis looking wide. Maret wins the ball. Passing back. Doing a little triangle pass formation. I got all the vocab.
Amanda, do you have any comments on the game? Number 12?
It's tied right now.
It is
both
tied.
goals, I wouldn't say, are the best way to score.
Oh, yes, I would agree.
Good construction, girls.
The first goal by Maret was a bit of a mess. Everyone was very clumped in the six, and there were many rebounds until Maret finally got one in the net. The next goal by Wilson was on a free kick by our lovely defender, Ari, and it soared over the keeper like a bird. The ball is being swung around the field involving Sinai, who chooses to go for a long ball. The balls to the center haven't been as effective because of their 3-5-2, but it was a clear. Did I get something else? What did I miss?
It was the best part of this entire game.
Oh man. Apparently I missed the best part of the entire game. Taylor gets the ball, passes to Lucy. Kinsley looking to clear to Liza. And Lucy has some space, but the ball is out to bounds for a Maret throw-in. Nah, I'm not beatboxing. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Ow.
Can we get a sub? Sub!
Ava!
Maret sub. They're subbing their center forward. And it is currently a Maret throw-in. Ari is guarding space, Nicole is guarding man, Ella's guarding space. We got 2 runners in and Liza misses the clear. Maret will have a corner kick. Maret is telling their players to get a body on the ball. Number 17 from Maret is taking the corner kick. Wilson is lining up with a man on the post, the front post, the back post, man on the 6, man on the circle, and someone in front of the goalie. Ahead by Tess, followed by a clear by Nevis. Amanda follows it up. Nevis looking to clear again. Passes it back to Ella, who passes wide, and it goes out of bounds. There are 17 minutes and 28 seconds left in the half, with a score of 1-1.
Let's go some intensity, please.
Throw in by Maret. Nicole presses, and it's another throw in for Maret. Maret's wing back goes up for the throw in, and their wing player moves up to have more offenders on the field. Tess with the head. Wowza. And it hits the bench. Everyone looks like they're okay. Jaden's fixing her shin guards.
Got Jamie.
Maret with another throw in. 2 runners checking in. Turning on Nicole. Ella pressing. Oh my goodness. Ari with a clear. Wilson trying to push up. Maret trying to get back in there. Tess pressuring. Taylor pressuring. Kinsley.
Ready.
pressing up. Wilson pressing up. Amanda sprinting to the goal. Wilson pressing up, but only to the half line. Maret coming back. And Maret player escaping the Wilson double team. Wide player going back to their defender. Wilson pressing up, but maintaining their line mostly. Amanda pressing. Oops. Maret player with the ball, dribbling through two of our center midfielders. Nevis pressuring, and Nicole intercepting. Nicole continues to pressure. Passes down line, intercepted by Ari. Ari looking to Tess.
Showing up front, Blair. Stay goal side, good. Put it up.
Maret with a ball wide to the corner, and Taylor clears it for a Maret throw-in. Maret looking for a cross, and Nicole comes up for a counterattack. Amanda running onto the ball. Amanda pressuring. Continues to pressure. Cleared by the goalie. Nicole still pressuring. Kicking the ball for a goal kick. Maret subbing in their center midfielders. A Maret goal kick. Goal kick, not goal kick. Goal kick would be very expensive. More expensive than a silver kick and a bronze kick. And how much time's left? 30 minutes and 44 seconds. Kinsley with the ball. Dribbling. Maret trying to clear, and Kinsley intercepts. A nice conversation between Kinsley and Amanda. Talking to see who gets the ball. That's some good communication. Right now, mainly Maret is communicating, so... Ooh, that was interesting clear. It was a negative clear instead of a positive clear. That makes sense. They went backwards instead of forwards. Maret throw-in. Wilson throw-in. Silly me. Wilson throw-in by Ari. Ella staying back on D. Taylor and Tess are pushing up just a little. But Wilson is keeping a pretty high line right now. Very susceptible to counterattacks. Josie with a new hair going in. For Amanda in center forward. And it will be a Wilson corner kick. And who's taking our corner? Nicole. Seema cheering for her teammate, Amanda. Corner kick into the 6. Nevis tries but falls a little. And Maret is going for the counterattack. And all the defenders can get back pretty quickly. Ball with Lucy on the wing and denied by the face and head of Maret player, as in the ball hit her face.
Good ball. Good idea.
Liza pressuring and near miss.
Nice, Liza.
Wilson excited by this close shot. Goal kick by Maret. They have 2 players wide. Taylor is pressing the left player, and the ball goes to about midline with Kinsley and Liza pressuring their center mid. And Maret passes back for Taylor to pressure. Maret possibly looking for a wide ball. And there it comes. Nope. They go for a through ball, intercepted by Ari. And Ari goes pressuring again. Kinsley pressures. Liza turns, passes to Nicole. And Nicole passes to Taylor for a run onto the ball. They pass back to the keep.
That's you, Liza.
And the keep sends a lofty ball that lands just outside of the 6. Ooh. Throw in by Ari. And the ball goes to Kinsley's head, who heads it forward. Nice head. And then Kinsley has the ball and passes it back. Reloads, refreshes. Wilson tries to gain its composure. Lucy with the ball. Josie to Tess. Tess looks to switch the ball likely. And Ari takes a little bit of a touch, but knocks the Maret girl down and sends the ball wide. Maret sub and Maret throwing with 9 minutes left in the half. Maret player tries to head. Ari pressures. Kinsley pressures again. And Maret player cutting in, looking for a shot. Maret, but denied by Tess. And Maret goes to the... Ooh. And a Maret goal. With a sub for Jaden and a sub by Maret. Liza's coming out and
Come on, 8 minutes, one more, let's go. Come on, pressure.
the ball is switched. Ooh, Nicole turns with her body. Navis pressures, Nicole pressures, both pressuring at the same time for a ball to Lucy. Lucy uses a great shoulder charge to knock down a Maret player. Maret turning and switching the ball. And Maret is cutting in with speed. Lots and lots of speed. Josie pressures. And Lucy is stepping up. Kinsley's stepping up. Jaden's looking to get the ball. And Nicole almost gets there. And Navis gets there. Passes back to the Maret defense, who hits the ball up. And Seema is mad about Maret kicking the goalie. Because there are a lot of kicks around the goalie and we don't want our goalie to be injured. No, we do not. Our goalie is Tonight Anderson. Our other goalie is Ruthie Williams. Ari with the pressure. She just steps in front of them and gets the ball. Bam, bam, bam. And Tess with the pressure and Josie looking wide. Ball goes out of bounds for a Maret throw-in. Nebby's passing back to Tess, who is looking for a ball to Ari. Ari with a presser. Jaden gets the ball. 1v1 down the line. And she stops the ball, keeps going. And she's looking for a pass, doesn't find one. And there's a Wilson throw-in. And Liza's going in, not now, for Nicole. And Seema's going in for Lucy. There's Nicole. Ari with the throw-in. Jaden looking for the run to the line. And Navis with the ball. Looking for a cross. Maret, defense. Ball sent up. Over Ella's head. Tess, a bit of a high kick.
Be consistent about how you call it. You're not going to get a call. Run through it. Consistent. Good talk, pal.
Maret throwing. All the Maret backing up, then checking in at the same time. Ooh, Rowan's going in.
Let Linnea take it. About 5 minutes.
Maret throwing to Kinsley. And Liza gets the ball, kicks the ball up. Taylor going for a run, and it's stopped just a little outside of the box, maybe. We would need an instant replay.
That didn't look like on the line.
I know. I need some instant replay for my viewers. My viewers at
How many
home.
viewers do we have?
0,
Nice.
I think.
Nice.
Unless there's a malfunction.
Just like usual.
Just like usual. But we know our dedicated viewers will watch post-game.
Yeah.
And Tess has the ball. And she looks for Jaden. Oh, overlap by Ari. Great run. Great idea. And ball. Good try. And Maret throwing with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left in the half. Oh, she's on her knees.
They're not going to call it. Just keep playing.
And Kinsley presses. And we have another run by Maret. But Ari passes back to Ella, who passes to the center. And there are a lot of Maret players in the center because of their 3-5-2. And now a Maret player is dribbling with speed into Ari. And Ari is very confused. Ari says, no, that was not a foul.
Ari says no.
Maret team says yes. And there is a kick. And we have a 3-man wall. And what else is going on? Maret team has 3 people on defense. Maret head by Tess, possibly. And Maret team with the follow and Taylor pressing. Jaden pressing up. Wilson trying to move up as a unit, possibly, hopefully. I would hope that's what they're doing. Taylor pressing, doing a fantabulous job pressing, and it's cleared. She went in for Lucy, I think. Rowan going in for Taylor for center forward. Taylor was the player just pressing and doing a fantastic job with a counterattack following our kick. There she is now. It's fantastic. They're loving it. So then, let's see. Josie threw in the ball to Maret. Maret clears it. Josie going for the ball, but they kick it over her head. I don't know if that was a high kick. Maret with the ball on the wing and a Wilson throw-in. As one of the last plays in the half. Ball is on our side and Maret clears it. Kinsley tries for a head but doesn't quite make it. And Liza is going a bit of a high kick. A lot of high kicks in this game. Maret thinks it's a handball. Ref says no. Goalie with a throw. Rowan running to press. And Liza presses. Maret is very strong technically, particularly at dribbling with speed, and that is also probably why they play a 3-5-2, because they have a lot of speedy center midfielders. They don't really tend to play on the wings. Wilson with the ball to the goalkeeper, who will have a punt. She's encouraging her players to move up. And they are moving. And Ari tells Kinsley no bounce, and she does no bounce. With 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the half. a throw-in by Maret, a long throw-in. And the ref calls a foul on Ari, but Ari was clearly holding her hands out to demonstrate that she was not fouling them, but I guess that message was not delivered. So now we have Kinsley standing in front of the kick, and who else do we have? We have Maret players on the top of the 18, Ari guarding space, ball curving to the left, and Seema following for a throw-in for Wilson? Yes, Wilson. With 15 seconds left in the half. Most likely the last play of the half. Oh, it's a Maret throw-in. And Maret throws it in, a nice short throw-in. And they look for a ball in. Tess heads. And the ball goes out. The timer is out. I just got a thumbs up. Thanks. And a compliment on my commentary. I do? Yeah. So then Josie throws the ball in, and Seema kicks it out, and the timer is out, but the ball is still going, and you play till the whistle, and the whistle has not blown yet. So Wilson is clearing the ball, and Liza looking for a ball to row in, intercepted by a Maret player, and Ari steps up. She's got space, but she cuts beautifully and passes it wide to Seema, who passes it up to Jaden, and Jaden passes it to Ari for the end of the half. The end of the half. And the camera.
She got up, she goes, they said off when I passed to myself. It's not full. Are we sitting? Okay, so basically, first of all, everyone obviously is really annoyed at the refs. They are calling absurd calls on both sides, though. So it's like, and we can't let that affect the way we play the game. Everyone's getting mad. Like, team, obviously, it's okay to be mad at the other team. That's gonna like harder. Like, we don't hit. I scream at work too, but it's like, it's not worth it. It is. Not really. It's not really. We're gonna call what they're gonna call. Focusing on the calls that already happened. It's not really the ref I have a problem with. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about strategy. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, during other games, we're really used to playing for our midfielders and like playing through them because with this game we have like insane pressure on the midfield. So, and basically what we're doing is we need to find the outside of the wings more, but what we're doing is either finding them like in the air, like way too much, they have pressure right on them. It's hard for them to touch because either they're gonna take a touch backwards and then do it behind them, or they're just gonna take a touch that goes everywhere. And I mean, like our touches as a team are like obviously perfect, and so either need to play it over, so we haven't played any balls over, nobody has been on one ball, and I would try doing that. Obviously, the keeper comes out super high, so if you just play like just right over the line, run on to the passer, or like slide the passer, or we just need to play on the ground to the wide speed. I don't think I got the ball once when I was playing wide on the ground, so yeah, I think we need to go more towards the outside instead of the center because there's a lot of distance. Yeah, I agree with finding the balls on the ground, but I would caution the air ball because it's very short. There's not a lot of room, and I think all of us are more comfortable with the ball on the ground coming to us than we are trying to receive it with our momentum going that way and pushing you. Like I like the idea. because that just has to be really kind of, I feel like they're wanting to put like more effort to make the not as fast as no one else can do so starting to
Yeah, I think one, kind of going off of Bobby's head, but also in the as well as wanting to get the ball and like really like working for it, that also means our balls have a purpose. It isn't where we're just taking it to get it off our foot, because at the end of the day, I'd much rather any of you guys try and get the ball and work as hard as you can and lose it with somebody being aggressive towards you than us just taking the ball and losing it on an easy thing. Both of their goals have been like lazy passes that we've done throughout the whole field, and like I think with really committed passes you can get it. And as for crossing, cross it sooner. Lucy did a really good job of it, and after we almost got a goal, she didn't wait till she got all the way to the flag. She crossed it as soon as she had that open space. You don't need to go all the way down to the corner line to get it. Like crossing off those balls, because there are so many more plays than we found.
Top left rowing, striker save, on top right, Jade, in the midfield, Lucy and the Beast, in the defensive mid, Kinsley. Back is Ari, Ella, Tess, and Josie. Four connected passes. That would be good. Hey, and please talk to each other. They're talking a lot, yeah?
Wilson coming back for halftime. The score is 2-1 at halftime. Wilson talked about going, I am leaning on the camera stand. Wilson talked about fighting for every ball in the center midfield. They're playing a 3-5-2 and we're playing a 4-3-3. And so, to say the least, we're a little outnumbered in the midfield. So we have to fight for every single ball. Towards the end, there was some talk
Coach Will,
about communication. And Maret is looking for a trainer for our keep. Oh no. An injury. We hope she's okay. Sanai Anderson, our first half goalie. Our goalie right now is Ruthie. That's the other team. Ruthie Williams. Ruthie Williams. And Maret has one too many players, so one of them is coming off. What else did they talk about at halftime? They talked about trying to make balls over to break the defensive line, balls on the ground as opposed to balls in the air, just because the field is short and it's harder to run onto. So those were the two main things: having balls and going for every ball. And that was a perfect example. Sage went for every ball, and Lucy had a run.
Gotta go on to every ball.
And goal keep from Maret with a kick. Maret player on each side. And he goes to pressing up. Jaden continues to press. And just intercepts the ball. Liza tells team to press together. And there's 39 minutes left in the half. The game has just started. Maret throwing over Maret, and Tess keeps her composure, passes back to Ruthie, who clears the ball to the center where there are lots of midfielders. And Kinsley. And a foul called on Maret for another kick. Probably the third to fourth free kick. Kinsley stepping right in front of the ball, and the ref is walking out. His 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 steps for 15 yards. 3-man wall. Most players on the right side of the 18. 2 Maret players on the left. Josie's man going behind her. And Ruthie pats the ball down and then picks it up for a save. And she's going for a punt to the midfield. Just lands right before mid, and center midfielder's pressing, and it will be a throw in by Ari. Ari is going in for a throw in. 3 Wilson defenders are left, and Jaden's pressing. Jaden continues to press. Sage. 2 very speedy players. And it's Wilson with the throw in. And it's Ari taking that throw in. And there is 10% battery left on the phone, folks. So if the broadcast stops unexpectedly, that is why. I apologize for the inconvenience. And there's a foul for Maret. And they pass, and Wilson didn't realize what was happening, and bam! Wilson springs into action. Oh, there comes the ball. Josie with a quick throw-in to Jaden. Jaden trying to turn out, and Wilson again with the throw-in. Wilson trying to throw in more urgently, speed up the process, accelerate. And Naviz passes to Kinsley to Rowan, who's going in for a cross. Perfect cross in, and Lucy is obstructed. But Liza says, way to be there, because Lucy did the way to be there, because it was a good run by Lucy and a good cross by Rowan. And the goalie loves to roll the ball out blindly to their players. So that's another opportunity for Wilson to press. And Wilson, Jaden with the ball to Sage, looking for a shot. And we got a goal kick. You can feel the atmosphere changing. A tone and shift, as an AP Lang student might say. The structure is changing. Actually, it is not, because the formation is not changing. So Maret has the ball, and they pass it to the center, and and Sage pressing the ball. Her speed is unmatched. Maret throw-in, goes for a short throw-in, pressed by Rowan. Wilson switched to a 4-4-2, perhaps, or they're maintaining a 4-3-3. Cannot tell. All players are on the offensive Wilson half. Nevis going in for a cross, and Maret trying to clear for a pass out of bounds. Our bench having a good old time. And a throw-in by Ari. And it will be a goal kick by the Keep. They have 2 on the wide, and Keep again with a quick pass wide. And she's dribbling up, taking her space, and Jaden intercepts the ball. And she's looking for a pass. It's got some great, and there's like 5 Maret players putting her in a pancake. More like they are forming a wall around her and trapping her, so she cannot move. Anyways, back to Maret. They have a ball to the corner flag, and it goes out. So it'll be a throw-in for Wilson. And the Wilson throw-in is taken by Josie. She's looking at her options. She has Jaden. Jaden turns out of pressure. And Maret player passes back. Intercepted by Sage. She looks for a wall pass, but intercepted by Maret. Josie again taking the throw-in. Kinsley beginning some communication for Wilson. Josie passing back, reloading. Ella hoping to swing the ball fully. And the ball is switched just a little too slow for Wilson. And man, oh man, things are getting tense near that goal over there. Someone almost fell. Throw in by Maret. And Maret is reloading back. No one pressing. Pressed by Josie. And Kinsley's pressing up. Shot. Maret traps it. And Josie clears. For Maret, corner kick. And a sub by Maret for the corner. Maret is again lining up on the 18 with their flat defensive line. About 25% in of the half. Maret with a lofty cross in. Navis fell somehow. I'm not sure quite how. And there's some serious pressure. Serious pressure on Jaden. An elbow to the back. And Kinsley with the ball to Sage, who traps it and it goes out of bounds. For a Wilson throw-in by Josie. Josie looking at her options, throws it down to Jaden. Jaden is obstructed. And Wilson is very happy at that call. And things are getting very heated. Things are getting very heated. But Kinsley has a kick. And Wilson is lining up on the 18. Maret with a 2-man wall and 1 forward staying up. The kick. And goalie jumps high like a bunny. Like as tall as a mountain. Me on my simile game. Caroline, the keeper, with the punt. Very tall, high, far punt. That goes, out of bounds. Wilson throw-in by Ari, looking at her options. Kinsley checks and checks away. No one else is checking, so she goes for a long throw-in to Sage. And Maret tries to clear it, but Jaden heads, and Lucy with a run. Goalie trying to run, and it's a goal kick. And a Maret substitute, and a Maret goal kick. Kick is again 2 wide players. 2, and she's telling her players to shift up, tuck in, meaning they'll go more compact in the center for a longer ball. And Kinsley intercepts. Wilson is still behind 2-1. And there is a Maret throw-in. Oh! Maret player sort of just falls, but not sure if she was kicked from behind. Sage running with the ball. Sage pressuring. Oh, near miss. Very close. If Wilson can keep this up, that will be fantastic because it is Fabulous pressure, and it is a corner. Oh, ref is asking what the other ref saw. They're having a nice combo for a goal kick. Kinsley had Maret looking to cut in a diagonal run and ball. Maret maybe looking for a cross, but goes out of bounds. And it is a goal kick. Yes, no. Disputed by the referees. They seem very easy to be told if it's a goal kick or a corner kick. So our players need to be like, it was a corner, and they'll get a corner, or it was a goal and they'll get a goal. That's the state of the ref right now. So the ball goes in. Ruthie puts her hands up, and Josie clears it. Gaden clears it to Jays. And Sage with the ball. Sage has had lots of breakaways, hoping one of them will become a goal with a mere 27 minutes and 52 seconds left in the half. Ari is throwing the ball in. We have 3 defenders. Rowan's checking. And Kinsley's doing a little circular cut check, switching with Lucy. And checks for the ball with a head. Ari pressures. Maret player falls, tries to break our line with a straight ball, and Rowan pressers. Maret on the wing.
Hey, Jenny, we gotta stay on the ground. Play the ball on the floor. Pass the ball to each other.
Kinsley intercepts the ball, passes it up, and it's a throw-in for Maret. Nicole and Liza are going in.
You don't have to ask these ones.
Maret throwing in, pressed by Ari. Ari keeping her hands out so that a foul is not called, but a foul is still called. They paid. Yes, fun fact, when it's a home team, you have to pay the refs. You can take from that what you may. And it's a Maret kick. And there are multiple players on the 18, 1 player outside of the 18. Maret goes up for a kick. Jaden tracking down the ball. And Maret calls a foul on Maret. Oh, the refs called a foul on Maret. And then we have a Wilson kick. And Taylor is also being subbed in. Not yet, though, because it's a kick. And Tess with the kick. It soars to half field and is intercepted by Maret for a Wilson throw-in. Rowan, Sage, and Navis are coming out of the game. There they are, our lovely Wilson Tigers. We added a new Wilson Tiger to the family today. Navis actually found it. It was a fetus or baby squirrel or rat or mouse. It's about the size of your pinky. Pink, a little purple, and we don't know if it will survive, but we added it to our team. Found it just outside of Wilson. It drove in the bus, Navis's own bus, to this old field, Jellic, and it is now currently being nursed back to health, hopefully. We hope it stays healthy. We have a kick by Kinsley, and Kinsley was trying to return our baby rat / squirrel / rodent / mammal to our... Kinsley wants to check if it's 15 yards, as she should. The rat / the baby rodent, the new tiger, was found by Kinsley, who took that kick, and it is saved by Caroline, the Maret keeper. And she tells Maret to push up and in, likely going for a long kick, as she did. And the ball is up, and Jaden's pressuring, Taylor's pressuring, but it's cleared again, sort of for this phase of kickball that we are engaging in right now. And Liza with the ball to Lucy. It was an excellent touch. It was, oh, that was Nicole. That is awkward for me. Good shot by Nicole. Great shot by Nicole. Was low to the ground, unfortunately saved with a fantastic dive by their keep. Oh, and the Mary goalkeeper's name might not be Caroline. That would be awkward for me. And so the Walls defender is clearing it. And Maret, the Walls defender. I'm sorry, I have a lot of things on my mind right now, and one of them is the GDS versus Walls game. And Walls just came out of my mouth. But Wilson defender just cleared it, and Maret just had a cross in for a goal kick by Wilson. The GDS versus Walls game was 2-1 GDS. In other news, Sidwell beat GDS 7-0. In other high school girls soccer news. And Jaden with the trap to Liza, who passes the ball up to Maret. The Maret kicks the ball over. 2 players on Maret going for the ball, and Jaden looking for a pass, finds one to Josie, who tries to kick it up, but it is blocked by Maret. And Jaden with the ball. Jaden is running down the line, passes the ball to someone, don't know who, and the ball, he gets the ball again, maintains control. Maret player looking to clear. Oh, the ball goes over. There's our bench. Josie with the throw-in and the super cool hair to Maret. And Kinsley heads the ball. 2v1 with Maret field. Oh, I can't speak. And Lucy with the pressure. Maret looking to clear the ball. Tess kicking the ball. Not a lot of possession. And Kinsley dribbling down the line. Looking for a pass. Sandwiched by Maret players. Taylor looking for a pass. Oh, yikes. She hit herself with the ball in the face. Possible nosebleed. I think she's checking. And Jaden with the kick. Wilson players lining up on the 18. Ref counting out all 15 yards.
You saw both press went like this to each other, and then we were yelling, and I was like, we gotta speak up. Like that is
And Jaden with the kick, but it goes over. 3 points in football.
Caroline.
Maret substitute. Their left back. And a Maret goal kick. Lining up as they usually do with 2 people out wide. Their winger is tucked in slightly more wide than the defenders. They are tucking up and in, likely for a long goal kick, and it is it's head height and lands in the middle of the field. Wilson passing back, and again we shall engage in a little game of kickball. Looks like Maret with dribbling a ball to their wing, and she just misses it for a... don't know if this will work. Sorry, folks. My phone just died with 18 minutes left in the half. I hope that this will suffice. My pinkies are a little bit sore from holding the phone for so long, as during the Sidwell game, in which we lost 2-1, but one of the goals was offsides, the tripod unfortunately broke. So now we must hold the camera, and that is the reason for the not great angle, as well as, oh, that was a little push from behind, and not great angle, as well as the shaky footage. One can only blame human error. So Liza going for the ball, and Liza and Nicole pressing, and Lucy pressing, turns the ball, and they have a great ball finding space, and Maret just has so many players in the midfield. Taylor, but this means that we can take advantage of them when we press up, because they only have 3 defenders. And Josie looking for a ball. Jaden. The problem with the 3-5-2 is because this field is relatively short. It's not that difficult for the players playing midfield to get back and defend. With the 3-5-2, you can also shift. So when the ball's on the other side, the midfielder will also often come back to make a 4-4-2. And so you can sort of shift between a 3-5-2 and a 4-4-2, which they are doing to a certain extent here. But that was Nicole Lorden, who had a great run and almost a goal. There are 16 minutes and 55 seconds left in the half, which is not a lot of time, but plenty of time to score a goal, or 2, or 3. And Ari with the throw-in. And it is kicked out by Maret. Ari is taking the throw-in. Nicole is going back because Ari is moving up for the throw-in because the throw-in was further down. And Liza looking for a cross, denied by Maret player, who kicks it out of bounds for another Wilson throw-in taken by Ari. And Wilson setting up similar to how they might set up for a corner. Lots of players within the 18. Lots of Maret players in the box as well. Statistically, Wilson is outnumbered in the box because they have 2 defenders back. And there is a sub. Possibly 2 subs from Maret. Oh, ow. During a Maret throw-in. Taylor is marking space. Jaden's marking a player in front of her. Nicole and Lucy both press, and the ball hits someone's face again. 3rd time this game. Painful day for faces, but everyone is taking it like a champ. Taylor looking, and Lucy with the ball, and looks to do something with it. And then we got Rowan and Kinsley, no, Liza and Kinsley pressuring. And Maret throwing. And Sage will soon be subbed in. For who? Jaden. For Jaden, playing right wing.
No, I'm going forward.
Oh, you're going forward? Oh, right forward.
Right wing.
Ah,
I
Taylor's
don't want to play wing today.
Valid, very valid.
I was going to score real bad.
I hope you score real bad.
Yeah, Jaden!
We will be rooting for you, me and the 0 viewers.
Why does nobody watch the game?
I don't know, I feel like there is a glitch. I don't think that's it. I know, because this, everyone wants to watch soccer after they get home from school, and what better place to do it than the comfort of your own home on the Wilson Live channel. A reminder to subscribe if you have not already. It really helps out the club, and we can perhaps get a tripod. And a foul is called, and Maret coach is disputing but nah, it's a kick. It's a kick. And Kinsley is taking the kick again. This is similar to the other kicks we've taken in this game so far. Ref is counting out the 3-man wall. There are Wilson players lined up on the 18 and one Wilson player trying to catch the Maret offsides, and Ari going for, oh, so close. And Nicole pressuring, Maret clearing, and one Maret player going with speed, the other going with speed, but Maret is slowly coming up because it is a punt and likely to be punted to the other side. Plus they want their strength in the midfield because they have only 3 defenders. And the ball goes up, and pressure by Taylor, and Taylor's going, and the ball is called out. Instant replay. And there is a throw-in by Maret. 12 minutes left. Score is 2-1. Dos a uno. R-E. That last one was in Chinese. I know my accent is not very good. And Kinsley chests the ball, pushes through, navigates the sea of Maret players, and heads the ball. Sage tries to get it, but does not. So Maret kicks it, clears it to their wide player, to their speedy player. Number 25 is very speedy. She loves dribbling with speed. She dribbles past Tess and Ari and Ella again, and she passes it back. She is a very dangerous player. Shot and saved by Ruthie. Keeps the ball in bounds. Maret asking their striker where they are when they should follow the ball, and Wilson coach telling Wilson to go to feet. Wilson is not winning balls, which is why the Wilson coaches want it 2 feet. And Lucy with the press, and Sage to Lucy. A great run by Lucy, and Lucy is running, pressed by Sage with the press to Liza with a lefty, and it's a goal kick with 10 minutes left in the half. 10 whole minutes. And there appears to be an injury on the Maret field. They may need a trainer, and ref blows a whistle, shoots an X into the air as if it is a Batman signal, and it is a break. Wilson is huddling up. Maret is huddling up, sort of. Wilson bench. Our rat is over there being nurtured in the plastic bin.
Awesome.
And my arm is tired. But Wilson looks like they are discussing very intently what they need to do. Nicole Lorden is saying some stuff, patting her hands. And the Maret is, the goalie is talking, and she is pointing to people. And let's see, Ruthie and Tess are talking to the center D, and there's some convos between Ella and Ari, our center D and our wing D. Great to have some communication there. Any other conversations occurring? Not yet. I don't see any conversations. And there will be a goal kick with a long whistle to signify the restart of play. And a goal kick. Very strong, lofted, far goal kick. And Sage gets the ball. And Nicole gets the ball. Ooh, goes for a slide tackle. That was a little bit of a foul. But Amanda is disputing. And there is a kick by Maret. I can't tell if I'm being laughed at or laughed with, but I'm gonna be confident and say laughed with. And Maret player doing a little twisty turny before she passes it to Wilson. And ooh, handball, unfortunately. And Maret player was a little rude and started clapping. I think you would just, you know, take the kick, not clap, perhaps. Kick taken by Maret player. Wall of 3. And players lining up on the line. We have 1 forward staying up, Miss Sage Hudson, and 4 Maret players staying back on D. 3 Maret players staying back on D. The kick, she appears to be right-footed. And she's kicking it. Ooh, strong kick. That was a rocket. And Ruthie running to bring the ball to Tess, who will run to make a goal kick because there are 8 minutes left in the half. So some urgency is required. And Sage jumps for the ball. Maret looking to pass the ball to someone, and they get a wide pass to their wing. They looked across the ball in, but it's denied. And Sage coming back to help out on D. There's some dispute over the throw-in, but it's ultimately a Wilson throw-in to Taylor. And we have a sub, Nevis. And not Rowan. And Nicole pressing, and looking for a cross, and it goes to the keep. Nicole spending a little time on the ground before getting up.
Next time, Nicole!
Okay, hold on for 7 minutes. Oh, that's the word. Okay, and goalie looking for a long punt to over the heads of the Wilson team. And that's what happened. And Ruthie, it's a short field too. Looking to punt it, and punts it to Nicole, who traps it. And Ari looks for a ball to the middle. Oh, a little bit of a high kick. Ball is in the air a lot. Lots of kickball. Lots and lots of that. And Ruthie briefly looked at Josie for a roll, but now she went for a punt. And Taylor and Josie ultimately gets the ball. And Sage running, using her wheels, as well as Nicole. Yeah, we have 0 viewers. Yeah. Oh. Amanda's a little fired up. I didn't get that one on camera. And oh, it's a Maret kick. And Nicole is pressuring. Almost 5 minutes left. Oh, lots of people on the ground. Lots. Oh, and Ari gets a yellow card.
What?
Missed that one. 18, they say. 2-1 is a very dangerous score. Maret players on the 18, 3 defenders staying back. Referees having a little chit chat. Ah, good, they stopped the clock. And oh, they are telling Ari to get off the field because of and Ari is talking back, but we don't know what the conversation is going on. And she needs to she has to go off for 1 play because she got a yellow.
Taylor, shift back. Wait. Taylor, I'm doing it. Taylor, shift back. Navis is up top. Wait, we can't. Can we? I don't know if we can.
And there was 1 sub because if you get a yellow card, you have to go off for 1 play, and she got a yellow card for aggression. Not quite sure. There has been aggression on both sides. And Josie clears the ball. Sage tries to get it and keeps it in with a great pass to Lucy. Some great vision right there, knowing that Lucy was there. And Lucy with a shot. Oh, but it was close. And we still have 5 minutes and 14 seconds left.
Ari, still up. You're still up. Stay up. Ella, you and Jamie are holding. I'll let you know. Next stoppage.
And Ari can go in at the next stoppage. The ball is punted. And Nicole running down the line. And Maret has 2 subs. Maret throwing. Jaden's going in. Ari's going back in. And Liza's coming out. And Taylor catches the ball, practicing her goalie skills, and also making sure it's an urgent sense right now, or it should be, because there are 4 minutes and 19 seconds left. And Maret is dribbling up with speed. The player who is very good at dribbling with speed. She's a very speedy player and was going for a great wall pass. But Kinsley is taking the throw in, and the ball goes to Josie, who had a man, and Navis is going for a pass possibly, and she passes to the speedy player, who dribbles through the middle, and Tess gets a foot on it for a Maret throw-in with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the half. Maret is throwing it in. Josie gets the ball. Navis trying to clear. Tess clears to Ari, the player who just got a yellow card but is back on and strong. And Maret has the ball. Sage pressuring with a ball to Sage. Sage using her wheels, using her speed. And Wilson getting in the box for her. Nicole with the ball. But the ball goes out for a Wilson throw-in. There are 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the half. Wilson with a throw-in, Nicole with the head, and the ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Lucy getting the ball for the keep so they act with urgency, and that is fantastic. And the goal keep is looking for a tucked in defense formation so that she can play it up and over. Maret going for the breaking line, but they don't move quick enough, and Maret is fully pressed up. And speedy player is looking to get the ball. Lucy pressures. Ooh, and she's knocked down.
No wonder she got tripped with her ankle down here. What? Her leg was all the way up here.
Lots of disputes over calls. And there are 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the clock. Ref is walking up. And everything is very heated right now. And Maret kick. And we need a ball quickly. And Sage is going off. And Tess with the goal kick. And there are 1 minute and 9 seconds left. Tess with the kick. Jaden saving it, but it's still out. And we need the ball. We need the ball to stay on the ground. And there are 45 seconds left on the clock.
From the back.
And there the ball is another throw-in for Maret, who will likely be taking their time because there are only not. And we are working with urgency because the score is 2-1 and there are 24 seconds left on the clock. And Maret with the throw-in. And Nevis with the ball. And ball goes out again. 10 seconds left. Maret trying to stall. And Jaden gets possession with her pressure. And Kinsley looking for a throw-in. And Kinsley looking for a super duper long throw-in. And ball goes up. And we're looking for a press. And we need a throw-in. And we need a throw-in. A far long throw-in. And there it is. And we need some more press. And Kinsley with the throw-in. Time is running out. Now it's on the ref's whistle. And Josie with the press. And Maret with the press. And Jaden also gets the ball. And Nevis looking to swing the ball. And we need a ball to the 6. Hey, Seema. Oh. And the ref's whistle. Oh, yeah. It's over. Wilson lost 2-1. Thanks for tuning in.